Mornington Peninsula.
That would have been good.
I should have done a Mornington one. But
We have so many good wineries.
we have so many. I sell wine. It's my part-time job. Are we rolling? Guys, welcome back to another episode of UnderShelter Sessions. We have just heard of the amazing Velvet Bloom. Well, 2/5 of the band. We have Maddie and Yara in. They absolutely blew us away. Welcome to the Beanbags, Maddie and Yara. Please. Woo! The crowd goes wild.
Thanks.
Girls,
Thank you so much.
firstly, thank you so much for coming on. We've been talking about this for ages. We've been talking about this since the start of the year. We've been going back and forth. But obviously, Corona has been messing with us.
It has.
It has. I would actually want to know now, who have I been talking to?
Me.
I've been talking to you?
Yeah, you've been talking to me. I run our social media and stuff. Yara has her own music project called Yara. If you want to follow it, it's Yara Alcode Music.
Plug that, Yara?
I just did.
Yara, Yara, not like the river, just one R.
Not Yara, Yara.
Thank you. Yes.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
So, guys,
Yes.
I think one thing that we'll start off the interview by just asking is, how was the coronavirus period? Obviously, it's been very tough on some artists. I feel like a lot of people have taken kind of two ways about it. Some people have dropped off and rest on their laurels. Some people have recorded and written a lot. What have you guys been up to during that period?
I mean, like, I've been doing a lot of writing, I guess, from being a band that does, like, so many live shows to not playing at all. That was a little bit of a weird transition for me, especially because I work at a venue, like, booking music and stuff. So that was a little bit difficult, I think, at first. But as soon as, like, you know, we're creatives, we adjust to things.
Absolutely.
As soon as you figure out how to, like, run with it, then I think you're fine. I think Yara was pretty much the same. Hey.
Yeah. I ended up starting a new uni course for sound engineering.
For sound engineering?
Yeah.
Wow, that's what Ben's doing.
Hey,
The sound
where do you
engineering.
go? Cool. I'm on Box Hill. No, you boo.
Box Hill's good. Box Hill's alright.
Yeah, so I just took that year to just learn and be at uni and just, you know, work on, like, mental health and eating good and drinking enough water. Yeah.
Are you getting 3 gallons a day?
3 gallons?
Yes.
3 litres a day?
I am.
Jesus.
Isn't it 3 litres?
3 litres, sorry.
What's a gallon?
Gallons?
How many litres?
Sorry,
Gallon?
3 litres. Are we getting 3 litres a day?
No, 3 gallons.
3 gallons.
Yeah, for sure.
You just walk around with a huge water tank. No, but on the topic of your band plays a lot. Velvet Bloom is a notorious gigging band in Melbourne.
Yes.
Tell us what are some of the worst experiences that you've had playing gigs in Melbourne? Have there been any standout like?
Oh, I've got a good one.
You got a good one?
I've got a very good one for you.
Please.
No, I was told by a promoter that I wasn't allowed to have a boyfriend as a female in the music industry because then I couldn't sleep with people to get where I needed to be.
No.
So that was, yeah.
Really?
No, it happens. It happens like.
That's not hot, but yeah.
Yeah.
That's not hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like in saying that, like obviously I'm surrounded by such incredible men in my life as well. So like I think that so many of them are great for calling that kind of shit out or just like not tolerating it.
Yeah,
like,
for
so,
sure.
Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't
That
like
seems
it doesn't
like
make me
a,
feel disheartened.
Yeah.
That seems like a crazy thing to say. What did he say to your face?
Oh, he came up to me with beer in hand and yeah,
he offered you a beer as he was saying it.
Oh, it's just like
it
one of the worst.
Yeah.
I've had some experiences. Yeah. But you know, for the most part, like people are great.
Did he expect you to play the show?
Oh, I'd finished.
Oh,
You've gone back.
The audacity.
Have you
Imagine if
gone
I
back?
hadn't played. No way. I don't even think he's still a promoter. Like I can't imagine people
God.
would really tolerate him anymore, maybe. But I don't know. Yeah.
That's terrible.
Yeah, we had like an instance like we were working a gig and there was another artist playing and this guy like sat up the front at the venue and like sexually harassed her and wouldn't leave. And like we were trying to get him to leave and he was just like calling us names and
Yara called him out
leaving.
and he just he was
On stage, you called him out.
No,
no,
she
I wasn't on
was
stage. I would
That
have.
would have been good.
she was like like training for sound that night,
Yeah.
and so she'd just kind of gone up to him and just been like, hey, like inappropriate, and then he just like told her that
Call me
to-
the B word. Bills, baby.
yeah, and
Yeah.
that, you know, told her, I guess, where to shove it. And then our venue manager ended up having a pretty stern talking to him. But like, it's like, you've got to hear it from a man to be a decent human. Like, that's
Yeah.
not.
Yeah. He
Yeah.
like totally like instantly dismissed me, and then I was like,
I think we ended up giving him
I'm
his money
invisible
back
too.
and just told him to get out, and
Yeah.
then he wasn't welcome. But
he
like,
was like a middle-aged man, like
he looked like he was a businessman.
He was like-
I was
Really?
just
Yeah.
like, what are you even doing here? Like,
Yeah.
this is like I was so confused.
corporate dude.
Corporate.
That's
More
terrible.
fucked up.
Yeah, the artist that was playing, like, she's incredible, and
She's amazing,
She really
yeah.
just stayed strong and didn't like give him anything, but it was just like she was like, yeah, I get it all the time. I'm like, what?
That's terrible. That's really dismissing the artist as well.
Oh, 100%. It's just like, you're here to listen to her incredible voice. Like, she is a top-notch musician. Like, she's one of the
Yeah.
best vocalists, I would say, in Melbourne. Like,
Mm.
she's just incredible. And yeah, so it's just like, oh, but do you have to comment? Like, no one actually asked you. It's just like, I think more of a sense of entitlement.
Yeah,
But,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like you get it, but like, they're just horror stories. Like, obviously there are a million things that I could tell you that have been like incredible experiences.
Well,
Yeah.
tell us what's one of the best experiences.
yeah,
Let's
okay.
flip over.
Yeah, let's do the
Let's
the flip.
change
What
the
about
tone.
Line it up a little.
Let's change
Like
the
the
tone.
live stream gig?
Oh,
Not the live stream.
the listen up music.
virtual. Or
Oh yeah, no, we've
Yeah.
had this past couple of years has been so incredible for
Yeah.
like, obviously like we're in an incredible creative scene, but for some like we're surrounded by people who like want to help us and like who are always like lifting us up, I think, as well. So not long ago, it was like during COVID, we did a virtual reality gig. So like,
Really?
yeah, and they made our experience so good. Like it was through this company called Project Redstone. And yeah, like I haven't actually seen it through a VR headset, so I don't know obviously like I know what I look like 3D, but like
4D even.
yeah. But yeah, like it was just, they were so nice to us. Like they had us like on this rooftop bar in like South Yarra, I think, and like
Yeah, it
they were
was
sending
incredible.
up snacks and like we felt like royalty. Like they were so
Wow.
nice to us.
Yeah, there was bagels.
And you
Yeah.
guys, don't tell me you guys weren't wearing the VR headsets as well.
no.
So they had like cameras set up all around us. So
they're
you-
like,
Yeah.
they look like a circular, like a
Yeah.
bowling ball, and they're like all around. They've got like 3 set up.
yeah, and so if you're watching from a headset from a home, like you can click on the camera that you want to view, and
Yeah.
so I think that like ideally where they want to go with that is like if you're in another country and you want to really see a band, especially while COVID exists and like while you can't travel and stuff, like while you are in another country, you can essentially attend a concert online, and it can be like one of your favorite artists from, I don't know, like if you're from LA or something, you want to see an Australian act, like you can actually go to their concert, like pick where you're sitting. Like you can also
Wow.
eventually, I think like they were saying, you can create like an eye, like a person, like your own little like character.
Just like
So-
walk around the
Yeah,
show.
so you fully like walk around the show.
Like go on stage.
Go up to
Eventually
the-
tossed out.
to the bar.
Yeah, you can
Yes.
you can go up to the bar.
Yeah,
like
the camera at the bar. You can,
Can you
pretend to
order
be
a
at the
drink?
bar.
What are you
Well,
doing if
and
you
you
order a
just talk
drink?
to other people
you can
that
talk
are
to your
there.
friends. Like
Wow,
you like
really?
have like virtual conversations with them. And I think that
Oh
like
my
maybe you
God.
can like, I don't know if it's like headsets like in terms of like audio, but
Oh,
like
yeah, maybe, I don't know.
I don't know. I haven't experienced it, but like from what they were saying, I was just, my whole like mind was just lighting up. I was like, whoa,
Yes.
this is sick. What a time to be alive.
Oh, I know, what
Yeah.
a time. Imagine if you were just playing a show and just everyone had the VR headsets on.
I know.
I would
Also,
hate
like,
that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it'd be a bit strange.
Yeah.
I think it's not.
But at
like,
home, it's okay. More
Yeah.
audience.
Yeah.
More people.
Yeah, exactly. And
Yeah,
like,
sure.
you know, people are paying as well. So like, you know, they're overseas and you get some extra cash just for having like cameras in the venue.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
as a musician and especially as an emerging artist, like that is so vital.
Yeah,
you know,
definitely,
to actually be
definitely.
able
To get people
record
to
and-
listen.
And as an audience
Touring,
member,
yeah.
like from places where bands don't usually tour, like I know,
Yeah.
like poor Adelaide, like they
Poor
barely
Adelaide.
get in.
Oh, I know,
know.
poor
And
Adelaide.
also like short people. You know, like if you want to get a good spot, this is
Represent.
It's like finding a tall person at the gig. You put the goggles
Yeah.
on.
Yeah.
amount of
see,
times.
I really-
Yes,
Yes,
I can be in
yeah.
front of him.
Yeah.
3 people.
Do you reckon they should
Yeah.
just target people from Adelaide for that thing.
Oh,
I think actually
definitely.
that's a great idea, yeah.
For the
Yeah.
VR concerts.
Even like Albury. Like Albury Wodonga. Like it just gets so like it gets forgotten.
Yep.
But yeah, it's a good point though, because I mean there are a lot of, most bands just come to the cities, the main cities,
Yeah.
and there are a lot of big music fans obviously outside of those cities.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
for them to get the chance to see you guys in that really interpersonal space.
And I feel
cool.
like I don't know how it's gonna like run eventually, but like if they have, you know, maybe potentially at some point in time like a meet and greet or an interview where you're like maybe giving some fans some love or something like through this platform, like that's awesome. That's just such a great way to connect with like people who are actually supporting you and like maybe to get to know people who are supporting you as well. So
Definitely.
yeah, it's cool.
Yeah,
it's really
awesome.
cool.
So it's amazing hearing that you guys were super active during Corona, the coronavirus, and you were doing a lot of the things you do. I'll tell you a little bit about what I was doing.
Please do.
I don't have that many talents, I'll be completely honest.
Okay.
So I started drinking a little bit more.
Oh.
That's a talent.
What
What do you mean?
He's really good at it. He's really good at it.
It became a
Calling
talent.
someone?
It became a talent. But not so much, not binge drinking. Drinking and really tasting, you know,
Yeah.
getting the notes.
Yeah.
So what I thought I'd do for you guys today is I'd bring out one of my favourite wines, just for a little taste tester, see what we think.
Okay.
Bring you into you brought me into your world.
Yeah.
I'll bring you into my world a little bit.
Please.
Pleasure.
Now, I should have got a Peninsula wine.
It's
I
fine.
apologise.
You didn't?
But so what we've got today.
No, I'm excited to
Now we'll
taste
throw the
it.
glasses around.
Are you going to teach us how to taste your wine too?
We'll do a little taste test class. Okay, so
To my understanding, you give taste testings to people.
Or if you'd like.
You're a salesperson.
Well, you know, it's a part-time job.
I don't want to talk about work.
I don't want to talk about work. But what we've got here is a French rosé.
Ooh.
Actually, that's
Okay.
No.
France is better than more.
I'm not sure if you guys are fans of rosé,
No
but
offense.
a French rosé, it's that nice blush pink colour. You're gonna have those.
That's Yara's colour. Like that is literally her colour.
That's your colour?
Yeah.
You're gonna look for the subtle wild raspberry and strawberry notes,
Okay.
followed by a nice dry crisp finish.
It's not wrong.
That's all I ask. Just look for those things, please.
I will search.
Okay, so what we want to give it a. I've got to get the right hander. We
Oh.
want to give it a quick swish. That's the start.
What do you do? What's that doing?
Now the swish, that's just airing it out a little bit. Now I'm not sure if
Oh,
rosé.
and should I be grabbing the stem?
Grab the
is-
stem.
okay.
Yeah, definitely grab the stem.
Okay.
Switch technique. You guys look so excited.
And it's a little bit, and it's not a full arm movement. It's just a little tweak of the wrist.
I'm gonna have my tongue out.
Just a little tweak of the wrist.
Jimmy had it splashing at the sides.
Jimmy, so you're doing
I'm
better than
sure he
old
did.
Jim.
Oh, this is taking a lot of concentration.
Okay, so then you just want to give it a good whiff. Get your nose right.
Is that who you want?
Get your nose right in there. Don't be afraid to swallow. Get your nose right in there.
Alright.
You just want to take a small little.
Like sip.
Strawberries in there.
Get the strawberries.
Yeah.
Get the strawberries. The raspberries. Now, we'll put that up now.
Oh, that sounds good.
ASMR.
Oh, my hands
What do
are
we
standing up.
think of the rosé?
It's really nice.
It's actually, I'm not a rosé drinker, but
Mhm.
I could picture myself drinking this on like a hot day. Can I put ice in it, or do you
No,
frown upon that?
Put pop ice in the rosé. I'd pop ice in the rosé.
Yeah.
This should be chilled a little bit more than it is. I've just been in the fridge it's been in the fridge like a day, but maybe a block of ice in there,
Mhm.
and you'd have a really beautiful rosé.
That sounds nice. Like a little
That's
strawberry on
nice.
the side.
I like that one.
Maybe you've converted me.
Yeah.
Or maybe I drink rosé now.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna, as a little present from UnderShelter to Velvet Bloom, we're gonna give it. Even though it's a cork bottle, so you've got to drink it. You've got to drink it.
On the way home.
You got to drink it in the car on the way home.
Oh,
But we can pop the cork back on that. Girls, thank you so much for coming in today. That was
Sorry.
it was the performance was amazing. The interview's amazing. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for coming in.
You're amazing. Thank you all. You guys
you.
are great. Yeah, thanks so
very
much for
much.
having
Alright.
us.
Yes.
Cool. We are good.